Mr. Manu is 4 times as old as his son, Adu. 7 years ago, the sum of their age was 76. How old is Adu? So, before you solve a word problem question, there are some few things you need to keep in mind that will help you to solve any word problem question. Like here, there are two people the question is talking about, this the father and the son. So first, we don't know the age of the son, but it is stated that the father is 4 times as old as his son. So when we know the age of the son, we'll be able to find the age of the father. So in order to find the age of the father and the son, we will let the son's age to equal to something, which we can call it anything. Could be A, could be P, could be X, anything. But in this lesson, we will let the age of the father, sorry, the age of the son to be equal to X, right? So now, let's Adu's age let Adu's age be X. So if Adu's age is X, which means his father is 4 times as old as his son. So if Adu's age is X, which means his father will be 4 times X. So Manu's age will be 4x. That is the first thing you need to point out from the question. That is, Mr. Manu is 4 times as old as his son. That is the first part of the question. So the son's age is X, which means Manu's age will be 4 times X. Then the second part of the question states that 7 years ago, the sum of their age was 76. How old is Adu? So now, in word problems, ago means minus, while later means addition. So in this question, it states that 7 years ago, which means we are going to subtract 7 from both of their age. So now, the second part of the question, 7 years ago, 7 years ago, Adu's age, that would be what? Then that is back then 7 years ago. So which means if Adu's current age is X, which means that would be what? 7 minus X, right? Then Manu's age, which is the father, Manu's age will be 4x minus 7. That is back then 7 years ago. We want to know what the age back then 7 years. So we are going to subtract, but if it is later, which means we are going to add it. So now, then the question say that the sum means addition. When you add up their age, you're going to have what? 76. Let's see how true it is. So x minus 7 plus plus 4x minus 7, that will give us 76. That is when you add up their age back then, you're going to have 76. So now, from here, we know that we have x and we have 4x. When we collect them together, we have 5 of them, 5x. Then we have minus 7 and we have minus 7. When we collect them together, we have minus 14. That is equated to 76, right? So here we are going to collect collect like terms. So we're going to take the constant to the other side, and why the variables to the left hand side, we'll have x is equal to 76 plus 14. This changed to plus 14 because it was minus 14 before. From the left hand side, while crossing this inequality signs to the right hand side, it changes to what? Plus 14. So that will give us 5. Then 76 plus 1 4, that will give us 90. Divide both sides by 5. We're dividing both sides of the equation by 5. So that will be 90 divided by 5. 5 divided 5 one time times x will give us x. 90 divided by 5 will give us 18. So let's see how true it is, if we are correct or not. Is it that here, when we know the sons, we know the age of the son, the age of the son and the age of the father, that will give us 76 when we add up together. So x, which means now x is 18, which means for Adu's age x minus 7, which means 18 minus 7, that will give us what? 11. Then Manu's age, which is the father, that is 4x minus 7, which means 4 times 18 minus 7, that will give us what? 4 times 18, that is 72. 72 minus 7 will give us 65. So when you do 11 plus 65, that will give us 76 of dot. So which means we are correct. So in solving any word problem question, you will need to point out what the target, like in this question, the father and the son was the target. So you need to point out, then you pay attention to each and every paragraph of the question before you bring out the question to life. So if you understand this or solve it very well, please turn on the notification and subscribe to my channel if you have not done that, so that anytime I drop a video like this, you should be the first person to see it. Bye.